effects of the new tax laws passed in D.C. being felt right here in Northeast Ohio.
Yep, hitting charities right where it hurts, the pocketbook. News 5's Tracy Carl is live in the newsroom. Tracy.
Frank, Danita, the Stay a While Cat Shelter is funded only by donations and depends on the kind list of supporters to keep their doors open. The Stay a While Cat Shelter has been home to unloved, unwanted, and homeless cats for 38 years.
Hey, what do you think?
But now the shelter that is in the business of helping felines is in need of help itself. In a letter to supporters, the shelter says the new tax laws have drastically reduced financial support we have come to rely on.
A few people have definitely come forward and said we will still continue to support you, but we're dropping other charities. Or other people have sent in letters saying, this will be our final donation, due to the tax laws.
Assistant Director Jen Martin says so far this year, they are down roughly 20% or $15,000.
We have to have litter shipments and food shipments and utilities and vet bills, everything. Every penny counts.
Kelly Newton is an accountant who specializes in taxes with the J.L. Smith Group.
Unfortunately, most people are just taking that flat standard deduction, so they won't see any benefit on their taxes from the donation.
Under the new tax law, deductions need to exceed the new higher standard deduction, which is nearly double under the new Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, meaning most taxpayers can only take the standard deduction. They are not eligible to itemize and therefore cannot write off their charitable contributions.
I do think that there will be people who stop donating to charities, unfortunately, because they're no longer getting a benefit.
Something volunteers running this shelter are well aware of.
It's sad to think that the only reason people would donate is because of that kickback for them from taxes.
Not only does the shelter rely solely on donations for their operating budget, but they are in the midst of trying to raise $1 million for a brand new building. Without it, they say they will be forced to close their doors. Live in the newsroom, Tracy Carlos, News 5.